Board on. All right, I think we are golden. Yes. So I don't know trivia.
Full moon again. Crazy how time flies. When I wonder if the path is in the right direction. But I do believe things come to light by accident. When your name's on, sounds like it's meant to be.
Wake up and praise me when things fall apart. What matters at the ending's how you left them all. Fire in my soul, fire in my heart. Till you see me on the other side of stars. I'm going.
Oh, the journey starts from where we do first step. No one's sure what lies ahead before it breaks. Brothers may be rough and tough, but we will be somewhere.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Sometimes this journey is about cliches, not about the destination of the world. No matter how far,
No matter how far,
how you go,
how you go.
how long can you
Ain't
live?
no time to waste. Gotta set your light, go get it burning.
And with that, I probably have at least 2 copyright claims. Press any button. Where's the any button? All right. Tom Feig. Subtitles, yes. English, because I'm a filthy casual. Everything looks good. Just a little brighter. Nugame. Let's go with normal. Time waits for no one. All are equal in its flow, and all lies born to their ends. You, who would protect the glimmer of the finite future, you have a single year. Go forth and live in the time given to you. Even in these halcyon days of repose, let your heart guide you and never stray from its path. Kingdom Hearts.
Just put it to my head. And then pull the trigger.
Or do it.
Come on. There's no way I can't.
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
In the midnight hour, she cries more, more, more. Boy, there's a lot more blood on the streets than usual. And I am completely unfazed by this. I arrived so late, I better hurry up. Iwatodai dorm. That's where I'll be staying from now on. Should be just up ahead. Okay, yeah, but how are you not freaking out about the blood? Or the green? Better keep my distance. Looks a little dangerous. Really? That's the thing, huh? Like the fact that it's all Green Lantern's might up in here? Or that there's a Dracula in here? Probably. Is this a coffin? I wonder what's in these things. What's this doing here? Where did everyone go? It won't budge. Well, at least he's trying to open them. You act like this is normal. Iwatodai dorm. I guess this is it. Don't you know? Well, God, it's great. Persona 3 Reload.
Welcome.
Oh, hey. Is everything radioactive?
You're late. I've been waiting a long time. If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract.
Okay. I can turn on the auto.
There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
Hell no, I ain't signing that. My name is Butt McButt. Butt McButt. Yes. Nah. Nope, we're doing canon names. Makoto.
I'm disappointed.
I want to say it's Yuki.
Sure as a fuck, but
No, that's when I get the PlayStation version. Oh, and I gotta look this up just because I'm pretty sure that's it, but P3.
honestly, technically,
Yeah, there's like the manga name, and then there's the anime and OVA name, which is the canon one. Okay, Makoto Yuki, yep. Alright. Makoto Yuki. Did I spell that correctly? I mean, it's your name. You should know. He didn't write anything.
Good.
I see where you wrote Butt McButt and then scratched it out.
Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes.
But I can plug
And
my
so,
eyes and cover my
It
ears.
begins.
Yeah, this is a completely normal set of
Who's there?
circumstances. Sup, Vanilla?
How are you here at this hour? Don't tell me. Wait!
Sup, Mama?
Huh? The lights!
Did you just try to shoot me?
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Her name is
Call
Vanilla.
me Takeba.
Why do you have a gun?
Huh? Well, it's sort of like a hobby?
You're about to pop a
mean,
cap in my
not a
ass.
hobby, but
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor. Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
no, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Hey.
Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's all the way at the end here. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, who was that small child? Who was that unattended
Okay.
child?
What are you talking about? Come on, that's not funny.
Yukari doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about.
Fucking creepy.
Can
Why
I
are you so
ask
into this
something?
little
On your
boy
way here
running
from the
around?
station, was everything okay?
Well, there was a lot of blood, some coffins. Everything was nuclear green.
You don't know? I guess that means you're fine. Well, okay. Don't worry about it then.
Kid,
I'd better get
it's
going.
Persona, not Fallout.
I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Oh god, this is 2009. Life in the dorms start today. The room came pre-furnished and everything. I'm spent. I should put my things in my closet and go to bed early. Save progress. Okay. Hold on. When you save your game, it also saves a little bit of your past. You can go back to that time by opening the menu and select rewind. Select a rewind slot. You'll be returned to a point where you could roam freely shortly before you saved your game. Note that the rewind function does not save your new starting point automatically. If you use this function, make sure you continue to save your game as necessary. Okay. Purchase DLC can be redeemed. I have no DLC. I should put my stuff away in the closet. I am broke. Can't afford DLC. It's the heating and cooling unit. It's not turned on because it's a comfortable temperature in this season. I see my tired face reflected in the mirror. I should go to bed early today. It's the fridge. There's nothing in particular that I want to chill right now. No soda pops or nothing. A calendar hangs on the wall. No specific plans are written on it at the moment. I'm tired. I'll watch TV another day. I don't have something like that. Next day. School starts tomorrow. I should go to sleep early so I'm ready for the first day of school.
It's Takeba. Are you awake?
3.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? I've been asked to show you the way to school. Are you ready to go?
Let's bounce.
Great. Let's set out. This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh? I honestly love the ride here. It almost feels like we're flying over the ocean. Oh, by the way, our school's at the last stop on this line. It's called Tatsumi Port Island. Have you heard of it? The whole thing's man-made, and our school's smack dab in the middle. Oh look, there it is now.
This is when you don't drink hot out in Circle 3. It's meant to be cold.
Morning. Well, here we are. Allow me to welcome you to Gekkoukan High School. I hope you like it. You'll be okay on your own from here, right? Let's see. I guess you should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is over there on the left. They'll tell you more when you get there. Well, that about does it. Any questions before I go?
It's class at UN.
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey, about last night. Don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you.
What? That you had a gun? That everything was green? The Draculas were everywhere? There's a crowd forming in front of the bulletin board. Maybe I'll take a peek before going into the faculty office. I can't say words. Looking around. Focus. Some places will be locked. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? The class rosters are posted. My name is added on a small note off to the side. Where? I don't see it. Class 2F, Makoto Yuki. The name Yukari Takeba is also on the list. Seems I'll be in the same class as her. Awesome! Vanilla waifu, here I come. Oh great, I have the worst teacher ever.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Class F, huh?
He's talking.
Homeroom teacher is... What? Miss Toriumi? I guess she is older than me, but I was hoping to be with Miss Kano.
You're a creep. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. Depressing.
Good grief.
Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived longer than them. But Moriyama and her friends had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term.
See you.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to get back to managing the shop. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this.
Oh dear.
Alright. You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Yes. I want the... Huh? The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here. You should probably ask someone else. Here. Weeaboo.
Now, listen closely. A true man should always carry the fiery soul of a samurai within them. Our school curriculum nurtures the samurai spirit within our students so that they contribute to society.
Oh la la, how wonderful! I wish to set my soul on fire and learn the ways of the great samurai also.
That accent is fake. You're not French. You're Dutch.
That's what I like to hear, my boy. Though you hail from a foreign land, the samurai spirit burns within you all the same.
All right, Tom Cruise.
Huh? The library? Strange. I even made sure to check the map, but where am I?
I mean, we're not the Dutch, the first gaijin they let in willingly.
I don't know, you're the history buff.
Pretty sure.
Sounds about right.
You know, like the term Dutch studies, whatnot, yeah. I think William Adams, like technically William Adams was there, like, first,
But he's Scottish.
Yeah, but I mean the Dutch, but I mean, he as an individual was there first, but, you know, they opened up the country at first, like, to the Dutch. That's where the term, like, Dutch studies comes from.
Alright.
Cos, what are you doing? Why are you wearing a jersey?
What do you mean, why? We've got practice after class, remember?
But we've got to attend the opening ceremony and go to class before all that. Hurry and head into your classroom so you can change into your normal uniform.
What? But I just... Okay, fine. Just quit glaring at me. So where's the bulletin board with all the class assignments?
It's literally right there, Cos. You're in class F.
I will steal her from you.
I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you all the time. You got that?
I'm going harem route. This seems to be the faculty office. Should I go in? Yeah. Why do you gotta double guess yourself? Eh?
Know for a fact that there is no consequence added into this one? Is it the same as the original?
Possibly?
Where it effectively did not matter.
Huh.
Like,
You're
correct me if I'm wrong, like at best in the original it could be
you've
like
lived in a lot of different places.
maybe a little bit of a setback,
10 years ago, your parents...
but not at all insurmountable.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Ms. Toriumi. I teach composition.
And
Welcome
even
to
that
our
was really more just a matter of timing, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It has been.
Yeah. Well, at least they don't mention 1999. They just say 10 years ago. We are in the year 20XX. We're Mega Man. Doyuzo Roshiku, I think, is how they say that.
Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Come on, I'll show you the way.
And so, another new school year is upon us.
Good God, what's with your eyes? Yeah, Pac-Man eyes.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a
That's
job's
been
worth doing,
confused me.
it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Principal continues with his speech.
Psst. Hey.
Eh?
You came to school with Takeba-san this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. You must be pretty close, huh? What's the deal between you and her? Oh. And, does she have a boyfriend? Nobody seems to know.
Back off. Vanilla is mine.
man, I knew it. I mean, why wouldn't she, right? Wait. How close are you guys?
Who's that?
Enough.
Someone's talking. Sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, shh. Be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Thor-kun is Riz-kun.
Sup, dude? How's it going?
Hi, Zeno.
Don't look at me like that. Me? Call me Junpei. Junpei Iori. I transferred here when I was a second year in middle school. It's pretty tough being the new kid at first, you know? So I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yuka-tan! Didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
There you go again, acting like everybody's best friend.
Shut up,
Try
he
not
is
to make him
everyone's best friend.
uncomfortable, Okay?
What? I was just being friendly.
If you say so.
He's like a puppy dog.
Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
Yeah, I know.
Funny, huh?
What, playing like a clown?
Hello? Are you forgetting I'm in this class too? Anyway.
I can never forget you, Junpei.
Heard you guys walk to school together. What's up with that? Come on, get the dirt.
Huh? What are you talking about? We just happen to live in the same dorm. Why do people always jump to conclusions? Have rumors been spreading about this already? Oh, I'm worried.
I mean, I wasn't any help spreading it.
You didn't tell anyone about you know what, did you?
Oh, I told everyone.
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, okay?
Told them all about that over the pants action.
What?
Last night?
Wait a minute, don't get the wrong idea.
You get the wrong idea.
Listen, I just met him yesterday, and there is absolutely nothing between us.
Now,
Jeez.
my
I have
pride.
to go now. There's something I need to take care of for the archery team. You better not start any more rumors.
No promises.
Who cares?
Really, go
No one
relax.
takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so
I only
paranoid.
told them that there was over the pants action.
Hey, it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You're the man.
You demand.
Well, here's to a fun school year, dude. You ready to head out? We can walk to the station together. Yo!
Should we also take a look around the school while we're at it? I'll just follow you around. If you want to leave, head for the front entrance. Damn gaps. New school years sure are rough. New teachers, new classmates. It's exhausting having to start over every year.
Yeah.
If you're trying to leave, you gotta go to a floor down. What, did you forget or something? Yes. I must learn everything I can from everyone. Oh, you're that transfer student. You gonna join a club or something? Perhaps. Well, club activities suck anyway. You have to socialize and be considerate of other people. I guess it's also a good way to make new friends. I also just want to enjoy high school, you know? Don't you feel completely lost whenever you transfer to a new school? This is the second floor, and one below us has the faculty office, club rooms, and more hands-on classes. If you go down either of the two staircases, you'll be able to reach the front entrance. Pubescent student. Hey, new kid! You have no idea how lucky you are! You're surrounded by cute girls like Nchua, like Takebe-san. He is the middle of pubertus. Oh, you want to go this way? Alright then. Instead of the door I was already standing at. Mitsuru Superfan. Oh, did you just transfer to our school? Right. Well, just so you know, the only person I'm interested in is Kirijo-senpai. She looks so stunning at today's welcoming ceremony, too. Back off.
Head grief.
Just because it's a new school year doesn't mean that students should be running wild. It's up to me to reinforce order. That is, once I've officially become a member of the disciplinary committee.
You think so?
You're making such a sour face again, Odagiri-kun. I guess some things never change. Yeah, Odagiri-kun. Did you hear? No transfer students are gonna be in 2F. Oh my gosh. What if he turns out to be really cute? Wanna go steal a pig? Oh wait. She was that one. Oh yeah, apparently he's staying in Iwadotai dorm, the one Takabe-san's staying at. But isn't it kind of weird to transfer schools as a second year? I wonder if he was a troublemaker at his last school. Yeah, I'm getting my voices mixed up already. Hey, you got some of that creamy bread? Hello there, welcome. Ah, oops, sorry, habit. We're still setting up shop today. We'll have a wide selection of products ready, so come back another time if you want to buy something. But I want creamy bread.
Go.
You ready to get out of here?
It's never available.
Cool, let's get going. I want my bread.
Oh, check out the jocks on their run. Say, you thinking about joining the club? Oh, wait.
Why does
Some
everyone
members
keep
gotta wait a
asking
while
me?
Before they can apply. Your stop's at Iwatodai, right? Worms, man. Must be nice. Talk about living life wild and free. Well, I'm going this way, so see you tomorrow.
Everyone's excited because school's starting, but I don't really care. News have been really weird lately. I even saw some policemen around earlier. Oh, guess a new school semester started. I was wondering why I've been seeing so many students around. The world's a strange place these days. These kids better prepare themselves for the future. Yeah. My friend has a cat and it's so cute. I'm not allowed to have one though, so I just try and get my feel of cats by looking at strays. Everyone should have a cat. I want to eat some takoyaki. Damn, takoyaki does sound good. Too bad I'm broke. Huh? Who are you? I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. Sorry. Alright. There are all kinds of shops here at Iwatodai Strip Mall. If you're craving delicious food, then head to Wakatsu. So there's a Hagakure? Pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Hagakure. Hagakure, a famous ramen shop. You also find dessert here and burgers and... Sorry, I'm just going on about food, huh? Guess it's eating time. Just kidding. That uniform. You must be a student at Gekukan High. Oh, that's nice. Do you live in this dorm? It looks like Gekukan High went through a rough patch a while back, but it's been rebuilt into such a magnificent building. Oh, never mind me. Enjoy your new school semester this spring. Should I go back to the dorm now? Yeah.
Welcome back.
Ah, welcome back. How was your first day at school? Eh.
Yes.
I see. Well, Don't hesitate to ask your classmates for help if you need it. Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to keep you here. You've had a long day, so go get some rest. Okay, Mommy.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hi. What are you doing? Not much. Just killing time, I guess. Well, you're probably pretty tired after your first day, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early. Yeah, go to bed and don't come out. You're not ready for what happens next. I should go to bed.
I'm going out for a bit.
Sub-routine.
Have you seen the newspapers lately? There's a lot going on.
I know. Severe cases of apathy syndrome are suddenly developing in people who showed no symptoms prior. It's been quite a topic of discussion. They say it's due to stress, but...
We know what's
Yeah,
really
right.
going on.
It's gotta be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay out there on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
What do you think this is? Think this is some series of games that were in the third entry, even though there's like 4 previous ones? One was just called Tuoso. In a remake? I can hear people talking.
Have you heard?
Hey, have you heard the rumor about, what was the game? The Bathroom?
Hold up.
That's old news. Besides, it's just a ghost story, not a rumor. You're talking about that one girl, right? The second year? She stopped coming to school and just sits around staring at walls all day long. Whenever her mom tries to talk to her, the only thing she says is, "It's coming! It's coming!"
What?
Is that really how the story goes? Whatever. It's probably all made up anyway. Some disturbing rumors seem to be spreading around the school. The first bell has rung. Gondor calls for aid.
Okay, time for class.
Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zhenjiao Kasai. Zhenjiao? Zenzao? Him. Why him? I've been more interested in Tota Kaneko's work lately. His essays are fantastic, and he's also a famous haiku poet. I wonder why all of this isn't in the textbook. Well, I guess I'll just bring his book next time. Speaking of haiku, they often use words or phrases related to seasons, but it's easy to get them mixed up. For example, you think tasty bamboo shoots and vivid carp streamers would symbolize spring, right? Well, they're actually related to summer. Haiku poets usually refer to seasons based on the lunar calendar, making it fairly complicated. Hey, Iori, are you listening? Here's a question for you. Among these phrases are rain of flowers, mystical mirage, and vivid carp streamers. Which one symbolizes summer?
What?
Oh, what? Psst, Makoto, you were listening, right? Lend a brother a hand. Okay, 3 stats. Only 3? It has been a while. Were there only 3 social stats in 3? Huh. What phrase symbolizes summer? Heart.
Exactly.
Yep, that's right. So you're listening to me after all. By the way, mystical mirage and rain of flowers represent spring. A mirage is a natural phenomenon that occurs around late March to early June. And a rain of flowers refers to the spring showers around the time cherry blossoms bloom. It's not literally raining flowers. Make sure you remember all that. Next topic is... well, you know how much I like to pay attention.
You're a lifesaver.
Man, you seriously saved my bacon, Makoto. Yukiku gave him the answer just now. He must have a good memory or something. I can hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. No women can resist me now. Plain, slacker, timid. Class is ended for today. I just realized it probably won't be for this game, but how much do you want to bet they're going to use the word Riz for the social stat whenever Persona 6 comes out? It's gonna happen. Mark my words. Riz Master.
That's gonna be a long time.
Yeah. The Iwatodai strip mall is bustling with activity in the afternoon.
Like, PlayStation 6 and an Xbox follow-up will probably be out before that.
Yeah.
So, this is our new guest.
We'll be lucky if we have Project Fantasy by then.
My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat.
Shut up, you evil one.
I apologize for the confusion regarding your accommodations, but it may take a bit longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
The other night, I saw...
You saw... something strange? Like what?
Well, she was about to shoot me in the face.
You were probably just tired.
Remember,
I wouldn't
kids.
worry about it.
Never trust seemingly clumsy, trying to be helpful adults.
Something doesn't seem right.
Any other
They're
questions?
evil, leading you astray.
Why are you here?
To welcome you, of course. You don't mind, do you?
Actually...
Speaking of which, Takeba-kun, have you seen Kirijo-kun by any chance?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. But it couldn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else?
You're ruining my mojo. The male-to-female ratio of this place was awesome until you got here. Who else lives here?
There are only 4 students in this dorm.
What's the ratio?
Takeba-kun here, Kirijo-kun, and a 3rd year named Akihiko Sanada-kun. I hope you all get along.
God damn.
Do you have another question?
Nah, I'm good.
Excellent. Here's to a wonderful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm sure you're worn out from all these formalities. You may want to consider going to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm.
No one says that.
Get it? Bookworm? Because you're students? Clever, isn't it?
Boo.
You're not fooling us,
You'll get
evil
used to
one.
his lame jokes. I guess I'll head back to my room too. Like the chairman said, you should get some rest. Transferring schools is a real pain when you're not used to it. Good night.
I should listen to him and go rest in my room.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's currently fast asleep.
You have cameras in my room?
Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Jacking off
Well,
under there?
let's wait and
Absolutely.
see for now. The dark hour is
Chairman.
approaching.
Your hands are going down below your waist while you're
I
watching.
can't leave a
aren't
pretty
they?
girl standing around in the cold like this.
What
do you think, Mayumi? I mean, I'm cool with it, but if my parents found out...
They don't need to know. Just drop them a text. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
This sucks. I'm serious. I was scared shitless.
Nice story, though.
That was the Bayside Rockers, brought to you by KJ. And that's all for tonight, folks. Tune in again next week, same time, same place.
The program you just heard was sponsored by Kirijo Electronics, bringing the future to you. The time is now 12 a.m.
Huh?
Nani the fuck?
What the?
Which is also a pretty good Lotus Juice song. I'm melting!
What's happening to me?
Turn into goo! He done gooed. He's still masturbating.
The dark hour occurs every day at
I'd be
12
disappointed if he
midnight.
wasn't.
You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time,
Exactly what I
an
wanted to
ordinary
see.
person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form.
He's
He may
the
be
chosen
asleep,
one.
But he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential.
Oh, so he's getting an extra hour of sleep.
He must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Kind of voyeuristic.
Exactly as I...
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Nope.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
Hey, Igor. You mind leaving the room? This is usually where my dreams get kind of spicy.
This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
Yeah, I knew
Only
why she's
those who
here,
have
but
signed
since
the
it rules,
contract
it-
can enter this place.
You scare me. You make me go
That's a document I signed at the dorm.
so soft down below.
From now on, you shall be welcome here as a guest in the Velvet Room. You were destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my assistance to do so. I only ask one thing in return.
What's that?
Abide by your contract, and assume full responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream? Am I being punked? Where's Ashton?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
Okay.
Well, that the world, you know, be kicking your ass out, so me and Lady can get some balloon. I don't know.
Until we meet again.
Johnny. Feels like I had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, I'm so sleepy today. Times like these, best course of action is to sleep during class. The adrenaline rush you get from dozing off right in front of the teacher can really spice up your dreams. And I mean spice. Don't sleep in class, man.
Oh, you think so?
Whoa, but you take studying pretty seriously, huh? It takes real courage to sleep in class, you know? Then again, since I'm not listening to the lecture, I'm pretty much screwed later. Ew, but we have a classic literature today. We're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikoda. How nasty we talking?
Now, moving on.
Not that nasty. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be your classic literature teacher. I can't say words.
I'd say, considering, if I remember correctly, I don't think they have, anybody, like, on the level of, like, a king moron.
Nah. Yeah.
Making a mountain out of a molehill here, I think.
Yeah. We'll be learning all about good old Japan through some truly great stories. Exciting, right? Glorious Nihon. Now, some people say classical lit isn't relevant anymore, but are they wrong. The students, the other teachers, they don't know what they're really talking about. Nobody really understands it like they should. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? I must stay up. Hey, have you been listening to me? Let's wake up, shall we, children? Now, open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari. Monogatari? Yeah, Monogatari. The origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might even call it Da Bomb. Or depending on what year this game actually takes place in, because they didn't specify the year, that shit be bussin'. I can tell you people are zoning out on me. I forced myself awake to stay... Dang, I'm getting tongue-tied again. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. I'm smart.
Smarter than you, Hibbert.
I am so smart. SMRT.
Sup? How's it going? Want to stop somewhere on the way home?
Where? What you have in mind?
I don't know. Maybe grab a bite to eat?
You buying?
That's right. You're new around here. No worries. I'll show you. It's just around the corner from here. Let's go.
Lead the way, best friend.
This is Polonia Mall. Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade. Oh yeah, you can rent out CDs too. Then there's that club over there. Not that I've ever done it myself.
Howard.
This place may not look like much, but I'm not complaining. Let's check out the CDs first.
CDs nuts.
Oh, whoa, that's new. I gotta try this. Let me show you my mad crane game skills. Ah, damn it! Oh, come on, man. I'm not leaving empty-handed. Dude, I'm gonna look from the side. Yeah, that's it! Yo! One more try. Just one more.
I hung out with Junpei for a while before heading back to the dorm. When the light goes down in the city. You're pretty late. I don't mean to be overbearing, but please don't make this a regular occurrence. Well, in any case, you look quite tired. Why don't you go to bed early tonight? Who are you, my mom?
Only if you come to bed with.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, you can do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed.
By the way,
guess there was a dorm mother here once who cooked and stuff. Now it's just us students now. Maybe that's why we have such a nice kitchen. Seems like a waste not to use it. Yeah.
I think...
Yeah. I don't know I'd really be able to make good use of it though. And Kidro-senpai doesn't do stuff like cooking. But I would feel kind of bad if no one ever used it. I'll cook.
Oh, right.
I must say, the moon looks quite stunning on this hazy spring night. Though tempting as it may be to spend a night such as this gazing at the sky, I suggest you head to bed early and get some rest. Don't worry, there will be more full moons. Yeah. This is when boss fights happen. I've been thinking my fridge yet. Why is food not magically appearing? I should go to bed. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because I haven't gotten used to living here. I thought I was supposed to be getting an extra hour of sleep. Who was that old man from the dream I had last night? And what was that contract about? Bong.
How is he?
Looks like he's a little worn out. He went to bed without changing out of his uniform.
Where'd he even
Other than
take
that,
his
nothing
shoes
has
off?
changed since last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. This subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Oh, don't look at it like that. The two of you are classmates, right? Consider it
I mean, I
an
am.
opportunity to have someone your own age here. Besides, we need all the help we can get.
I guess that's true, but still...
Command room speaking. Akihiko, what's wrong?
You're not gonna believe it. This thing is huge.
Stop bragging,
Unfortunately, it's
Akihiko.
chasing after me right now. I'm almost back. Just letting you know in advance.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
He's bringing that
Mr.
huge
Chairman,
thing
That's
here?
enough observation for now. We need to prepare for combat.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
Got my ass kicked. Don't post it online.
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
Is it one of them, Sanada-kun?
Yeah, but not an ordinary one.
You're all gonna die and it's all your fault.
You've gotta be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You're the one who led it to us, Akihiko. So I'm going to have you fight.
It's not like I asked it to follow me.
What are you waiting for, Takeba?
Go!
Okay.
Loud noise woke me up. Let's check what's happening outside. Better not be masturbating.
There's no time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
What's happening?
Hurry! To the first floor! We'll leave through the back. Oh, wait! Take this just in case.
Sword!
Okay, let's go. We should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Are you in my brain?
Be careful. There appears to be more than one enemy. The primary one's lurking somewhere nearby.
What? Oh, let's pull back. What are we gonna do? It's at the front door. Should we go upstairs for now? Let's go.
We have to get to safety.
Hey!
Not that way. It's dangerous outside. I have a sword. All right, let's get away upstairs. Move it, move it, move it.
It's getting closer. You need to calm down. It's gonna be okay. Getting to safety is our priority now.
Wait, hold on. I want a drink. That's not gonna work right now. Please, can you leave that for later? We're gonna fucking die.
Sorry.
You know this time and you were sleeping. I promise I'll explain later.
What was that? Don't tell me it got inside. It's getting closer. Keep moving. Hurry. Right. If we go out through here, then...
Then we can jump off the building.
I've locked the door, so we should be safe for now.
Well, look who was wrong. Oh god, you're not a werewolf, are you?
No way.
It's a groper.
Let me touch your skin. One of the monsters that attacked us. It's a shadow.
Better save me a bullet. I'm not letting that thing kill me. Come here, little girl.
It's here.
Wait.
Go on.
Do it, big boy. I'm going out on my own terms.
So.
I am thou. Thou art I. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
Cometh thou my soul. Yeah.
Just as we thought.
And then bad shit happens. Oh, it's the cooler one.
That's what's going to kill me.
Liquid your skin. Oh wow, your skin's so smooth. Wow, what do you use to moisturize?
Gonna come back.
This is going on right up the ass. Alright, I'm at this bitch.
What on earth was that?
Later. Achievement unlocked.
Is it over?
B.
No! No! Get away from me!
I need to protect her.
Those shadows! Did they break off from that other one?
Down the back. Sing it with me now. Please, face reality, never be charity. The enemies, cause all good society. Damn right, mama's not here, gonna fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment. Okay. Structure. The monsters are gone. Ow, I fell on my keys.
Are you okay? Oh, come on! Can you hear me? Oh, say something!
You know what kind of gets me is that, like, for like the special editions, like physical editions of this, they call it the Aegis edition, but but there's no answer.
So from what I've heard, the answer is actually planned to be downloadable content later. Yeah.
Still,
You lost consciousness after awakening to your power.
You call it the Aegis edition, but it's not even gonna contain the chapter that's primarily
I see that it was
about Aegis.
Orpheus who heeded your call. Very interesting. That was the power of persona, the manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
So when I finally
Think of it
lose
as
my
a mask
virginity?
that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Maybe that would mean something, but Thanatos that came out of you, so it's just
the power of a persona
get
is the power
some
of one's
psychiatric
soul.
help, kid.
And the soul is fueled by the depth of one's bonds. As you form these bonds by becoming involved with others,
Well, you're
your
acting,
own social links
it's
will
kind of
gradually develop.
Bunny-ish.
The strength of these social links will foster the growth of your persona
Meeting all
ability.
these women.
Please remember this. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord.
What about an
Until then,
accordion?
Farewell.
My head is getting clearer. I can feel someone's presence beside me.
You're awake. How do you feel?
How did I end up in here?
Thank goodness you finally woke up.
Am I wearing
This
pants?
is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station.
So probably not.
Doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't helpful at all back there. But wow, that power of yours was really something.
What'd I do?
That power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemies. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you something. I can kinda relate. To you, I mean.
Explain.
My dad died in an accident when I was little, and my mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, aren't you? To be honest, I already heard about your past.
What
but
year
didn't
did it
seem
happen?
fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too. This was a while ago, but there was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group, so I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High. And why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked. That was my first time facing them too. Sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. Sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
Wait, so have you been waiting by my bed this whole time?
Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay. They said you could leave once you regain consciousness, so I think you're free to go home. See you! Oh, welcome back!
I gotta say, I'm so relieved now that you're out of the hospital. Don't push yourself, though. Do you want to get some rest? Don't worry, your room's safe now. You mean it wasn't before?
Hey!
Kirijo-senpai said she'll be late today. Guess she's processing some paperwork for you. Hey, try not to overdo it at school tomorrow, okay? I have to pee. It's the men's room. I can feel my mind starting to wander as I wash my hands. Whenever I see cherry blossoms in full bloom, it feels like springtime has finally arrived. And now I have to poo. I'll do this in the women's room. This is the women's restroom. No! I want to lay out a big stinky mud monkey in there. I want them to fear it.
To display your sexual power.
Assert dominance.
No. It said straight up there. It's 2009.
No! I'm old! Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have a upset stomach or something? Anyway, I got something to tell you. What?
It's 2009.
Actually... Oh wait, I'm not supposed to spill. Sorry, man. Forget to hurt anything.
Jeez.
Eesh. Someone's full of energy today. I can hear you all the way over there. Huh? You two didn't come to school together even though you're from the same dorm?
Are you stupid or something?
I've heard enough about that. Anyway, Yuki-kun, are you feeling any better? Sorry to hit you with this so soon after you recovered, but the chairman wants to talk to you today. Head to the dorm after school and come up to the 4th floor. Don't forget, okay? What? Hold up. Why are you being chaired out by the chairman? What the heck did you do?
It's not like that.
It's nothing serious. Come on, we're gonna be late if you just stand around talking here.
And we call it a day.
That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. Well, that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of all these lessons about fossils. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history, not exciting enough until then. But it's what I'm paid to do, so here we are. It's not easy being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun?
So?
I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Yuki-kun. Eh? The places where people dump their waste in the Jomon period. What are they called nowadays? I want to say midden? I miss the internet telling me it's in game. I'm gonna say midden. Middens. That's right. They're called middens. The word is Scandinavian in origin and means dunghill. That didn't work. Still not interested in this at all. I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Answer correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. Yeah.
Hey, wanna walk home together?
Yes. It might start rumors.
Huh? Come on, there's no need to put on a brave face. What if you pass out again on the way home?
I already know what you told everyone anyway.
Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go.
Let's biggity bounce.
Home safe. I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
I thought Japanese buildings didn't have a 4th floor. Eh? What's this thing shining on my bed? I haven't seen anything like this before. I should hold on to it for now. I want to use my desk. The desk is neatly organized.
Oh.
Ah, there you are.
Hey.
Come on, they're waiting for you inside.
There you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hey there.
There's too many male genitalia in here.
Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. Streetlights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things
And
amiss,
blood.
didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Explain.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows.
How do you explain that to the
Kirijo-kun
school
is the
board?
leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
A Zambi?
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What about the police? La Policia?
Unfortunately, the police can't do a thing during the Dark Hour.
Or the regular hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as Persona, the power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
Sokka.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Ready to black. Pop some caps.
I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Join SEAS to fight the shadows. Huh? I can hear a voice ringing inside my head. Get out my brain!
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
You are fool. Okay. I feel my inner strength growing. I recall what Igor said about the power of social links. Achievement unlocked. Seize the day.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Certain terms that have been displayed before message, along with the descriptions, can be viewed by the menu by going to System Selection Dictionary.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting? You know, because it's the weekend. Shall we end? Shall week end? Get it?
Hi, how have you been?
Get out of my room, weirdo kid. No children allowed. Only busty females. Get out of my room.
I'm always by your side.
That's creepy.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Get out.
It's the end of everything, but to be honest, I don't really know much about it. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms,
I am the daemon.
yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment.
Don't tell
I'm
me
always
what to
watching
do.
you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Do you just turn to vape in my room? Seeing that 9 hurts me. Huh? Whoa, looks like it's up till nighttime.
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Why are y'all so fancy dressed up?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Just a sec. This thing's freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. They'll be staying here from now on.
You're allowed to stay.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Really? You have the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. Whew. But he said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. You guys know that?
You're the only non-threat to my dominance here, Junpei. You may stay, as the only other penis allowed. Didn't happen to me.
Hey, what's with the tough guy act? You should know about it, since you're a Persona user and all.
Who told?
Man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess.
Well, enough with the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
Tartar sauce?
Tartar sauce? What?
Hey, you stole my
It's
bit.
a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
Junpei, I changed my mind. You have to leave now.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow.
Stealing my women is
Be
one
ready.
thing, but stealing my jokes? That's unforgivable. Yo, you ready to kick some ass? I'm so glad I was invited to join. Plus the dorm's pretty cozy. But the best part is we're the only ones who can fight these shadow enemies. Yeah. You seem pretty gung-ho.
That's right!
Well, duh. Who would be stoked about fighting for justice? Though to be perfectly honest, I ain't got a single clue what we're supposed to be doing. I'm sure we'll find out. They did say they'll explain everything. They're not gonna explain nothing.
Whew, I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
Can I have a minute? Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
Oh, are we having that talk already?
Birds and the bees
I'll
talk.
save the details for later. See you there.
No, Junpei. You aren't ready for that talk yet.
Damn, doesn't waste any time.
She's not like us. She's busy, you know, with the student council or whatever.
Whoa, Yucatan, do I sense some hostility?
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
She's a threat. She's going after my men.
Finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back.
You hurry. You all secretly hate each other. That's why you can't play fight. It always turns into a real fight.
I can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark.
420!
It's happening a lot lately, though.
Blaze
People
it!
jumping onto the tracks.
It's 420!
These syndrome things.
Just realized!
It's like the whole world's falling apart. Crap! Everyone else is there already. We better hurry. Oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry. It's small rocks. So many places to chow down. Plus, they're open late. Speaking of, I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late night menu.
Next time, we're late. Next time, we gotta run, dude. Next time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's here.
Sorry, we got Wild Duck Burger.
Heck yeah! Let's get right into it.
Now, I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had, but that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
So I asked this yesterday, but what is that Tartar thing again?
It's Tartarus.
Never
You
listened
seriously
during
haven't
Greek
seen it, Junpei?
Hey.
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. You're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer. But investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information. Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue for us.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority. Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
So, no pressure, right?
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
I'm only
about
sure
you,
about
Mr.
this.
I'll stay here.
Coward.
Not much point anyway, since I can't summon a persona.
Have you tried? You tried doing the gun thing?
Huh? We're here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
Just wait and see. It's almost midnight.
Cellular division? I hate biology. It's getting erect!
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
I needed a meat shield. So this is Tartarus. In any case, we decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
A leader? Like, the captain of a pirate ship? I'm in! Me! Pick me!
You're
No
in charge.
insults allowed.
Wait! Why him? He doesn't look like a captain!
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Wait, seriously?
I am your
That's true
senpai.
too, but the main reason is far more simple. Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
Yeah, of course I can!
Do it.
These are shadows we're talking about. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready, leader?
Let's bounce. This bigoted bounce.
That's the spirit.
The velvet key in my hand is shining.
What's the matter?
Yeah. Y'all see that door? A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
I've been waiting for you.
Bet you say that to all the pretty boys.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of something before you go any further. You must understand the nature of your power.
Nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It is like the number 0. Empty, but at the same time, holding infinite possibilities.
That's right.
You, my boy,
Empty.
are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. Now then, my spare time will soon be scarce. Next time, once again,
I just realized this chair is
open the
shaped like
door and
Orpheus's
come
harp.
here of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you.
Symbolism!
Until we meet again, farewell.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
You look like a zombie. See this door?
Huh? What door?
This door.
Man, are you loco?
Like Moko, they don't seem to see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kinda out of it.
Should we really make you our
You're
leader?
supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Didn't you hear Mitsuru?
Come on,
It's not
let's
a
go.
game.
Leader.
The entrance to the labyrinth is at the top of the stairs. Whenever you feel ready to start, lead the way. Menu. Saving in Tartarus. While exploring Tartarus, you can save your locations where you can hand your party. However, you cannot save on the floor you are currently exploring. You can save from the menu by pressing that. What a large clock. It doesn't seem to be working though. I better save. So this is Tartarus.
Hell yeah!
Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. What is this? What is this? I've never seen anything like it before. Regardless, it doesn't seem to be functioning right now. Got something in my throat. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine.
Hey.
Remember, Takebe and Junpei have no real battle experience, so make sure you back them up. Good thing I'm in charge of them. Are you all ready? Good luck. Yep, no CPUs for them. Unless they feel like it.
So, it's the real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in.
Can you all hear me?
Get out my brain, mama.
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this place from all the way out there?
It's my persona's ability. The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day. I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. This shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
let's begin. Defeat all the shadows on that floor. I'll support you as much as I can, but it's up to you to learn something out there. Hold on. There's a shadow up ahead. This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution. All right. Let's start by going over how to attack shadows.
I already know how to.
When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The
You think
first option is to use your equipped weapon.
You think I didn't learn this during the first battle?
The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses.
Directions.
Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
I'm marking one. Well, over.
Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes. Check this out. Oh yeah! How'd you like my persona ability?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Got it.
Good. Let's continue exploring. Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat. The battle's about to begin. Everyone, stay focused. All right, next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies. Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is one of the best ways to deal damage. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you continue your offense.
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
Wait! Let me handle this one. Just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Oh, you're not so bad yourself, Yuka-tan.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
Breaking its affinity, one more. Okay.
I'll go with.
Well done. You struck the enemy's weakness. Keep that up and finish off the rest.
I did it!
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly. I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
Alright.
Yeah.
I wonder how far we can get without losing contact with Kirijo Senpai. Treasure!
Hey, found some kind of boxy looking thing.
Looks like a box.
Boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet! So they're basically like treasure chests. Hell yeah! Let's bust it open and see what's inside.
We found treasure.
That looks like it'll be useful. It's up to you to decide how to use it.
Injured. His best for Joe is Makoto's HP so he doesn't faint while exploring. Or, you know, get game over since everyone else is useless when I die.
Hey.
Yo, is this really a school? Like, no joke? Kinda funny we're actually in our classroom right now, huh? Hilarious.
Shadow detected. Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Now's your chance. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure you stay out of their field of vision.
Start combat. Trigger chance counter. Yeah.
Next, I'm going to explain a tactic for defeating several enemies at once. First, go ahead and strike an enemy's weakness. I'll keep track of tactical data, such as any enemy weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Analyze. Do the analyze. Alright. Psy and Nuke aren't in this one.
I'll go with.
Alright, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
An all-out attack?
It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault when all enemies have been knocked down.
In other words, just rush they ass.
Naturally, the enemy has no way of defending against this. It's one of the most reliable means of attack.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
Attack, penetration.
What to do?
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
Get ready.
Shuffle time. Round 1, shuffle time may occur. Shuffling during time to come with him. You can choose one of these cards. According to persona, 1, XP, cup, battle sword effect, skill, money. More 1 you get in battle. Higher chance if you end mode on time will always occur. Mass destruction.
How'd you like our all-out combo attack, you filthy shadows?
When I saw my opening, it's like my body just knew what to do.
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly. Let's apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring.
Well, he's opening. Oh, jeez, this scared the crap out of me. As did me. I kind of pissed and shitted a little.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move. basics of combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based on the situation at hand. I'll continue providing support, but this time, go ahead and try fighting on your own.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
I can feel new potential within myself. Change personas, swap out overstock, change your stats, ability, use skills. Okay. There you go, do something to take that turn.
I'll go with.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
What to do?
Now, it's time.
Let's do
I want... I want XP.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't even do the persuasion in this one, do you?
No.
It's all just the cock. It's all in the cock.
The enemy has been defeated.
It's the RNG.
Was that?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. You always nearby to let help you back, look around for it. There's supposed to be some stairs nearby, but I can't approve any more exploration right now. Look for the upper floors next time. I'm gonna sing floors used. Boo.
Look, that treasure chest looks different from the one before.
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during the dark hour.
Twilight fragment I found in my room seems to be reacting.
What's that you got there?
The rock.
I wonder.
The reaction. Do you have a Twilight fragment with you? Try holding it up to the treasure chest. Collect as many as you can. Weapon. Nope, snuff.
Not bad.
Ah, I thought that's what it was. That's a Twilight fragment. They can be used on devices throughout Tartarus. Might find more in Tartarus or other locations with traces of shadows. If you come across any going forward, you want to take them.
Looks like you found a teleporter.
You alright?
Now use it to return to the entrance.
Shall return to you. Yeah.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
I'm tired. Want to go to bed.
It must have hit you all at once. Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn. Why do I feel so exhausted?
'Cause you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yuka-tan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say, though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
By combining my powers with the teams, I was able to stand against the shadows. I sense a strong bond with them. We are all fools. Just like Yukari and Junpei, I feel tired as well. I thought it would be best to return to my room and rest. Get them sweepy sleeps. Alright. And with that, I am going to call it a night. Having fun with this so far. Show and tell then. See ya.